and welcome to my lazy series of videos on my channel. This will be simple editing for me, for my main channel that I do in between my heavily edited videos on topics I want to get to, but usually I can't because I'm editing other things and it takes me a very long time and I have small hands and I do all of this myself, but I want to voice my opinion via voiceover. So if you really need to see my face, well, here it is, okay? Or you can go watch my other videos. So sit back, relax, do cardio while you listen, and let's chat. This story was sent in quite a bit and it cracked me up. Did y'all know that hotels are fat phobic now? Size it up. I'm fat and traveling is a nightmare. Toilets are always cramped and fat phobic hotel towels are too small. Okay. Let's just read the whole thing. Maybe she has something very enlightening to say and the light bulb will pop off in our brains and we will all be like, you know what, girl? You're right. And we will join the fat acceptance crew and fight the good fight from the comfort of our couches and not ask for a smaller piece of cake like Virgie Tovar says.
A cake-related fat-phobic incident, or CRFI.
Yeah, she basically says asking for a smaller piece of cake is fat phobic and too much labor for the woman cutting the cake. For the new people who don't know about Virgie, we don't need to get into it. She's an idiot. But yeah, no more asking for smaller slices of cake because that is fat phobic and we are no longer that. No, we will eat the whole cake and be fat and liberated and jiggle our guts around. Anyway, okay, let's read. Mary Fran Donnelly has gone viral thanks to her videos pointing out the problems plus size people experience on holiday. Mary Fran, 27, who works as a teacher, often shares posts encouraging self-love on her TikTok channel where she boasts to her 332,000 followers. Oh man, a fat positive teacher. I always wonder if they preach fat positivity to their classrooms. I do have a couple of kids that inbox me telling me that they have fat positive type teachers and they don't full on go hard in the classroom about fat positivity, but they do slide it into a few things.
Welcome to our hotel's fat phobic.
To me, no. To you, most likely yes, because you guys want everything to fit your body and blame the airplane seats or whatever object that's too small for your big fat. I'm just kidding, but you get what I'm saying. They blame the object instead of themselves. As one might see it, the bathroom looks normal. Would you like to take a pee or poop?
Don't worry, you'll barely fit.
Okay, I can like relate to the toilet seats being too small because my ass is fat. But let's just say this did happen. How big do you guys want them? Because she is a big girl, so we would need a very large toilet seat so that her booty cheeks were comfortable and able to fit. And if you make toilet seats to accommodate her size, what about everyone else? Because my butt is falling in. Anyone else? Okay, you're falling in. Over there. Okay, a lot of us are falling in. So then what do we do when that happens? Complain and make them smaller and then we're on this ever-growing circle of making them small and making them big? Or do you want an all-inclusive array of toilet seats for hotel rooms? And how would the sizing happen? Small, medium, large? Because the last time I checked, sizing is also damaging to people's mental health. Oh no, now we use words like extra spicy, lovely, and for the double XL ladies, extra lovely? I don't get it. The sizes are still there. Another thing, money. I don't know if these people think about that, but having an all-inclusive toilet seat to fit everybody's butt is very costly. And from a business perspective, coddling every single person's feelings and butt cheeks is not cost-effective.
Oh, need a towel to dry off? Don't worry, it won't fit.
So just a little tip to Fran, don't ever go to Japan. You will be horrified. Everything is super cute and super tiny, unlike Americans where we are all gargantuan beasts eating triple bypass burgers. Oh my god, I wonder how other countries think of us. Everyone, just a little American public announcement. We are all not like this, complaining that we are too fat for towels and that instead of losing weight, we blame a hotel. What the hell, Americans?
The theme of this episode is amenities. Let's talk about pool towels. Because as we know, towels in hotels suck.
Wow, she is very obsessed with towels here. A tip, bring your own unfat-phobic towel. Boom. Problem solved, girl. Enjoy your pool.
Are we gonna cover the front?
But why cover up something so beautiful, baby? Okay, so I have no clue about this individual's content, what all she stands for. This is literally just my reaction to the article and not like my deep dive videos where we actually check out all of their content. But it seems like this is going to a very fat positive, body positive type thing. And from the multiple videos that I've done on fat positivity, that fat bodies are beautiful and that people should experience more fat bodies and they should be seen and they should jiggle. Girl, let it all hang out. I personally love my body. I worked hard for it. I like to show it off. If I am at the beach, the pool, or even in the grocery store, you know what's gonna happen? Not covering up. My butt cheeks will flap in the wind, and if you see me on the beach, it's gonna be even worse. Okay, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not, but I just thought that fat bodies were beautiful. Why cover it at a place like a pool? It's time to be like the Rugrats and get naked.
No, I just didn't want to wear my clothes, so I got rid of them. Don't you see, Phil? Yeah, we see all right. Nikki is Nikki!
Now, after a swim, maybe you want to go sit on the balcony. Come along. A lovely table. With a chair. Will it house me? I'm not too sure. We're gonna find out.
So basically, she just goes around to show how hard it is to be fat on vacation. You know, they always talk about skinny privilege this and skinny privilege that and how life is so hard and blah blah blah. Isn't going on holiday or vacation an extreme privilege? Some people can't go on vacation and complain about themselves being too fat for a toilet seat. Some people can't take a break from work and go lay out by the pool and complain that a towel won't cover their guts. Some people can't go relax outside of their hotel room on the balcony and complain that it's too small to fit their fat body. Some people have to work for the rest of their lives, take absolutely no breaks because they're broke as hell until they die.
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
Complaining about a hotel room towels being too small is very. Also, if you have such a huge issue with businesses running too small in America, here's an idea. Start your own business. Do it the right way. All-inclusive size hotels. Put that money up and get unfat-phobic toilet seats. And let me know the cost because it's gonna be very expensive. And towels, make sure to get those supersized, girl. And let me know the cost because that's gonna be very expensive. Shoot, you should take it all the way to the airlines and get those supersized seats to fit the super-sized people that are always going through the airport, and let me know that cost because you are probably going to be spending a lot of money. And before you do all that, I recommend taking a business course and talking to a financial advisor because most likely you will see when the numbers come up that it's not the smartest business move. But I could be wrong. I know you guys don't like facts, so you know what? Don't even take the business course. Just do it, and then I'll just sit back and relax and walk. I lose absolutely nothing from this suggestion, so whatever. So Fran talked to BuzzFeed and she said, I cope through humor. I was making light of a situation that is very real stress for fat people, plus size people. My sister and I could only laugh at how absurd it was. So I know this is supposed to be just a very quick video. I judge things from exactly what I see from the article instead of doing that heavy ass research that I do in my main videos, but I did get very, very curious to see what Fran was all about, and I skimmed her TikTok very quickly, and I have to say, she seems like a very, very fun, goofy, bright, just super ecstatic type person. Just goofy. And yes, she's extremely body positive, but I personally think I would probably like her in real life. We definitely would butt heads when it comes to body acceptance because she promotes, you know, being fine with exactly who you are at this moment. And all bodies are good bodies and you should accept your body how it is. And I'm personally someone who thinks that there's nothing wrong with bettering yourself. If you are overweight, obese, or just have really bad eating habits, you're eating too much sugar, you're binging, there's always room to improve that because it's not healthy. If you are anorexic, if you're starving yourself, if you're overworking your body, if you are extremely obsessed with the gym, you can better yourself with that and probably find some middle ground. There's always room for healthy improvement, in my opinion. She seems like an interesting person, and maybe in the future we'll do a responding to fat chicks video to the girl who complained about towels being too small for her fat body. But for now, we'll take something positive, like this one.
And remember, with
with a little rusties and an insane amount of luck, you too can look like me. Ka-chow.
I think most of us have been in a clothing store where we caught a glimpse of our body and had a full-on public breakdown like a 3-year-old. So what is your opinion? Do you think that hotels should have larger towels? Do you think that toilet seats should be bigger? Or will you just bring your own towel, be happy that you're on vacation, and move on? A bodybuilder from Turkey who was headed to Miami for swim week wearing short shorts and a crop top said the agent told her that her outfit would be offensive to families. And let me just say, I don't know anything about this model's personality, but I follow her purely for aesthetics because she is fine. Motivates me to just work out and move. So she said she put a t-shirt on but was still denied boarding on that flight, and then another. After waiting overnight at the airport, holy crap, overnight? It was that serious? Goodness, I mean, what she was wearing was revealing. I've seen her on Instagram. Girl loves to let it all hang out. But if she put a t-shirt on and like they covered her up, then what exactly is the issue? I wear a lot of clothes very similar to hers, and I've been on a lot of flights, and my butt cheeks have never been told, you know what? You can't get on your flight because we see your butt cheeks, Michelle. You can't get on. But I never knew they had a dress code or if they enforced the dress code. Usually at these places, maybe they do have a dress code, but they just don't enforce it because the workers don't get paid enough. And it's probably annoying and honestly pretty dangerous to tell people, you know what? You can't board your flight because we don't agree with your outfit. Remember a few months ago when people were told to wear masks?
Take your mask off. Fuck it. Yeah, watch me. I'm not. Oh, go away. Fuck.
That didn't go well. So imagine getting denied your flight because of your clothing. But there's always that one person that's having just a shitty day at work and they want everyone else to have a shit day too. And they wake up and say, you know what? I'm gonna follow all the rules today and make sure to enforce it on the customers that had no clue that it was a rule. We had people like that at LA Fitness. So eventually she was allowed to board on a 3rd flight. She calls it discrimination against women. She said that's exactly why she moved from Turkey to the United States. So American Airlines ended up responding and said they have a dress code. All customers must dress appropriately and offensive clothing isn't permitted on board our flights. So they are not backing down. They said it's a rule and that's just that. So I'm sure you're saying, well, her outfit was very revealing. And like I said, I have seen her Instagram post and her shorts are very short. And sometimes I see some chocolate chips. So I don't know if that's how it looked on the plane and it looked different from the picture. I have no idea. But I got very curious and found someone else that they denied flight because they had a very, according to them, inappropriate outfit. Bam! Tisha Rowe, I'm probably butchering that name, a doctor from Houston, first tweeted about the incident on June 30th, claiming she was disgusted and humiliated after being given the option to cover up or get off the flight because of her outfit. My shorts covered everything, but apparently it was too distracting to enter the plane. When defending my outfit, I was threatened with not getting back on the flight unless I walked down the aisle wrapped in a blanket. So in this instant, the airlines ended up apologizing, but this is just proof that 1, they don't have a full-on rubric or something that says this is the dress code, follow it, or no airplane ride, because these two outfits are completely different. And proof that it's just the workers deciding with their feelings what is appropriate and what is not. I personally think both are ridiculous if this is what she was wearing in the picture, especially this one. I'm trying to figure out who did this. I want to see the people who are saying, you know what, this is inappropriate. But I think American Airlines just needs to make it clear what the rules are instead of picking and choosing. But what is your opinion? So I wanted to end today's video with a pretty positive one. Britney Spears had a monumental victory in court against her father. If you're not familiar, there is an all-out battle against everyone and Britney Spears' dad for a very odd, restrictive, and creepily controlling conservatorship he has with her. I have a detailed video on it right here and you can click on the link below. If you remember in this video, I mentioned that Britney Spears' dad controls which lawyer he is allowed to have. So when she wanted out of the conservatorship that keeps Papa Spears paid, guess who chose the lawyers? Papa Spears. That seems fair. He's totally not gonna get lawyers that will side with him and pay them off. I love Hollywood. Anyway, she is now able to choose her own lawyers as of Wednesday. Judge Brenda Penny granted Britney's request to have powerhouse attorney Matthew Rosen represent her moving forward, and he's wasting absolutely no time getting to work. Rosengart called on Jamie Spears, the father, to resign after the singer declared she wants her dad charged with conservatorship abuse. If Jamie doesn't step aside, Rosengart said his firm will be moving promptly and aggressively for his removal. Britney, through tears, called the conservatorship fucking cruelty and told the judge she felt at times people were trying to kill me. If this is not abuse, I don't know what is. Their goal was to make me feel crazy, and I'm not. So I thought I would do a quick update on this since I had a big video on the topic and you guys wanted my opinion, which is obviously she should be free from her dad. She is 40 something years old. He says he's trying to protect her, but she's a grown ass woman. If she wants to F up her life, let her F it up. I'm definitely with the Free Britney movement, and I hope it plays in her favor. It's been way too long, and Hollywood is a sick place. Money rules, and people will do anything to keep their money. There are so many controlling parents out there, it's crazy, even in just everyday regular people life. Look at the parents on YouTube controlling their kids' life to make sure that they get a lot of views. I'm not saying this is every single parent that puts their kid in the spotlight, but there are parents out there that see their kid as a product, and the kid is what's paying for their lavish lifestyle. And from someone who grew up with a very controlling parent, I can see Britney Spears' dad punching air right now that there is a chance that he won't be able to control what brought him this lavish lifestyle he has had for a lot of his life. But this is positive for her, and I wanted to end the video on a positive note. But what is your opinion? Thank you so much for joining me in this quick lazy video as I work on my other very detailed videos that I just completely know that you guys are gonna watch every single one and hit the subscribe button. Don't let me down. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good weekend or week whenever I post this, and I will see you in the next one.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me in bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take